Hello, my dear students. This is Mrs. Shayma Gharib, and today's lesson we are going to continue constants and variable part 2. In this part, we are going to solve more examples on formula and expressions. Are you ready? Let's start. Let's revise some rules before you watch any video. First, you have to sit in a quiet place. You should have your pen and a piece of paper to take notes and to solve questions. You should pause the video after each question, then you try to answer on your own. Then you play the video to check your answer and to understand the question in case you get a wrong answer. Are you ready? Let's start. Look at this example here. X and Y each represents a number that is a multiple of 4. So that X plus Y equals 20. From the previous part of this lesson, we said that X and Y both are variables, right? And here it says that X plus Y equals 20. And both of them are multiples of 4. So write all the possible values of X and Y. So now we need to guess the possible values for X and Y. We will draw a table like this to help us solving this question. So I have X and Y inside this table. Then I will start to write multiples of 4. What is the first multiple of 4? Which is 4. So when X equals 4, imagine that X equals 4. 4 plus what gives 20? 4 plus Y equals 20. Then Y will be equal, yes, 16. So that 4 plus 16 equals 20. The next multiple of 4 is 8. So when X equals 8, so 8 plus what gives 20? Of course, 8 plus 12. Or you can subtract the 8 from the 20, you will get 12. So when X equals 8, the Y will equal 12. 8 plus 12 equals 20, which is X plus Y equals 20. Then I will write the next multiple of 4, which is 12. So if X equals 12, then Y will equal, yes, 8. 12 plus 8 equals 20. The next multiple of 4 is number 16. So 16 plus what gives 20? Of course, 16 plus 4 equals 20. What is the next multiple of 4? Is number 20. So if X equals 20, then Y equals 20 plus what gives 20? 20 plus 0. Is 0 a multiple of 4? The question says both of them, X and Y, is a multiple of 4. Is 0 a multiple of 4? No, so I have to stop here. So now the possible values for X are 4, 8, 12, and 16. And the possible values of Y are 4, 8, 12, and 16. Is this clear? Let's see another example. Zina and Lily have 31 books all together. So both of them together have 31 books. Is this clear? If Zina has X books and Lily has Y books, so the number of books that Zina has is X and the number of books that Lily has is Y. Complete the following table to find the number of books that each one has. So we need to know the number of books by completing this table. We said the X represents the number of books that Zina has and the Y the number of books that Lily has. So if Zina or if the X equals 7 or if Zina has 7 books. So how many books does Lily have? In the question above, it says both of them have 31, which means X and plus Y, or Zena plus Lily, equals 31. So X plus Y always equal 31. So 7 plus what gives 31? Of course, 7 plus 24. Or you can subtract the 7 from the 31. Now, Lily has 5. If Lily has 5 books, then Zena will have, what do you think? So 5 plus what? Equals 31. Always, both of them should have 31. So 31 minus 5 equals, yes, excellent, 26. Let's go back here. If Lily has 11 books, so how many books does Zena have? Or if the Y equals 11, then the X equals what? 11 plus what gives 31? So 31 minus 11 equals, yes, 20. 20 and 11 is 31. Now, if X equals 15, then the Y equals 16. 15 plus 16 equals 31. What about the 19? 19 plus what equals 31? Yes, 19 plus 12 equals 31. So now I completed the table so that X plus Y always equals 31. Is this clear? Let's see another example. Find the perimeter of the following square given the value of the side lengths. Here it is, the square, and this is one of its side, another side, and we call it S. And as you know, all the sides in the square are equal in length. So if I said the length here will be S, so it means all the sides are equal and all of them will be S. The first question, find the perimeter if the side length is 6, which means if this S equals 6 centimeter. And please remember, when we calculate the perimeter or the area or the length of any shape, okay, we have to write the unit in our answer. So now, if the side length is 6 centimeter, how to find the perimeter? The perimeter of any shape means I'm going to add all the sides. The side, if the side equals S, each side is S, so it will be side plus side plus side plus side. Or I can just multiply the side by 4, which is, we said before, 4 times S or 4S. So I can find the perimeter using any of these expressions, okay, or formula. So now the S equals 6. So to find the perimeter, I will add 6 plus 6 plus 6 plus 6, or I will multiply the 6 by 4 because I have 4 equal sides, and this is only for the square because all the sides are equal. So I can multiply the side by 4. So the answer will be 24, and don't forget the unit, we said centimeter. Okay, another question. Now, if the side length is 9 centimeter, we are going also to find the perimeter or to calculate the perimeter if the side length equals 9. Same ways exactly. We can find the perimeter by multiplying the side by 4 or by adding the 4 sides together. So 9 plus 9 plus 9 plus 9, or 4 times 9 equals 36 centimeter. And don't forget to write the unit in this type of questions. Is this clear? How can I use this to find the perimeter of a shape? Now write a formula for the perimeter of the following polygon if the side length is S. The formula means that I will write an expression to show us a relation between the side and the perimeter. So as we know, this shape, look at this shape. What is this shape? Let's count the sides together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this shape has 8 equal sides. It is regular, yes, octagon. So, and the side equals S. So if each side equals S, then the perimeter will be adding all the sides, S plus S plus S plus S, 8 times as you can see. Or I can write it as 8 times S, which is 8S. So this is the formula that describes the perimeter of this polygon. So now do you understand how to write a formula? We just write the rule of finding the perimeter using letters instead of numbers. So I use the S for the side length. Is this clear? The following isosceles triangle has a perimeter of 24 centimeters. So this is an isosceles triangle, which means it has two equal sides, and its perimeter is 24 centimeters. Okay? X and Y represent the length of the sides of the triangle shown in the diagram in centimeters. So which one is X and which one is Y? X and Y are different because they are different letters. But could these two sides be X and Y? No. Why? Because these two sides are equal in length. So if this side is X, then this side will be Y. What about this side? We said this is an isosceles triangle, then the side will be Y as well, because these two sides are equal in length. Okay, so now I know all the information about this triangle, and its perimeter is 24. What the meaning of perimeter? The sum or the total of all the sides. So we can say, write a formula for the perimeter P. So I will write P for the perimeter of the triangle using X and Y. So we are going to write a formula, which is a rule to describe the perimeter of this triangle. So perimeter, let's see the perimeter, the normal perimeter for this triangle is X adding all the sides as we said before. So it will be X this side plus Y plus Y. Or I can write it as, and P, because in the question it says write B for the perimeter. So P for the perimeter, so we'll say P equals X plus Y plus Y. So this is the formula that describes the perimeter of this triangle. So now I can write it another way. As we said before, Y plus Y could be written as 2 times Y. So the perimeter could be written as X plus 2 times Y, or X plus 2Y, as we said before, 2 times Y could be written as 2Y. So these three ways are correct. And the best one to use addition when you write formula. Okay? Thank you. Let's go to the next example. The following isosceles triangle has a perimeter of 24 centimeters. It's the same triangle exactly. X and Y represent the length of the sides of the triangle shown in the diagram in centimeters. Find 3 possible sets of value for X and Y. We said before, in order to find the perimeter, I'm going to add all the sides. This way, P equals X plus Y plus Y from the previous part of the question or the formula. Or I can say P equals X plus 2Y. Is this clear? Now I know in the question that the perimeter equals 24 centimeter. I made this table to make my answer more clear and easy. I put P for the perimeter, X and Y for the sides. So remember that the perimeter is 24 centimeter. Then all the perimeters I'm going to use, said, find 3 possible sets. So if the perimeter is 24 centimeter, okay, it means I need to find 3 numbers. The total of them is 24. And 2 of these 3 numbers should be the same. So, for example, if I put x equal 10, that means y and y should be number 14. So if this x or this side is 10, then the other two sides should be 14. Why? Because 10 plus 14 equals 24. If the two sides here equals 14, that means each one of them equals 7, half the 14. Okay? So if x equals 10 centimeters, then y, which is one side, equals 7 centimeters. Now let's choose another number for the x. Let's try another number. If x equals 6, then the two other sides will equal, what do you think? 24 minus 6 equals 18. Okay, then the two other sides will be equal, yes, 18, which means each one of them equals 9, which is half the 18. Is this clear? We can put another value for the x. What if x equals 7 centimeters? So in this question, you can try many values of x and each time find the value of the y. Is it clear? So there are many different answers for this question. So if x equals 7, then the two other sides will be 24 minus 7 will be 17. So the two sides together, y and y, equals 17. So each one is half 17. Half 17 is 8.5 or 8.5 centimeter. You can try to find more possible sets for the values for x and y for this example. Okay? The following rectangle has a perimeter of 30 centimeter. Here it is, the rectangle, and its perimeter is 30 centimeter. Write a formula for the perimeter P, so I will express the perimeter as P of the rectangle using L and W. And we know that L stands for length and W stands for width. And we know that the longest side is the length and the shortest side is the width. Okay, so now I know this is L and this is W. And we said how to find the perimeter of any shape. We add all the sides. We have length, which is L, plus W, plus another L, plus another W. So it will be L plus W plus L plus W. We have another way to write this formula. We know that this L is equal to this L and this W is equal to this W. So if I added the length plus the width, then I multiplied it by 2, it will give me the perimeter as well. So I can say that P, because I'm writing a formula, I'm going to use P for perimeter, equals L plus W times 2. And we put the L plus W inside bracket. Okay, so if I found the sum of the length and the width, then I double it or multiply it by 2, I will get the perimeter of the rectangle. Question B, find three possible sets of values for L and W. So we need to guess some values for L and W. But keep in mind that we should always keep the perimeter 30 centimeters. So I will make a table like this. It has P for perimeter and L for the possible length and W for the possible width. So we said the perimeter equals 30 centimeters. So when the perimeter equals 30 centimeter, all of them equals 30 centimeter, then L plus W, only these two sides, equals half the perimeter, which is half 30. Then L plus W equals 15 centimeter. This information is very important to know it before you start. Find the possible values. So we said the perimeter always 30. So I will keep the perimeter 30 centimeters. Then I need to find the possible length and the possible width. And we said if the perimeter is 30, then the length plus the width should be equal half of the perimeter, which is 15. So now let's start guessing some numbers. I will start by number 9 centimeter for the length. If the length is 9 centimeter, then the width will be, we said both of them must equals 15. 9 plus what gives 15? 9 plus 6. So 6 centimeters for the width. Let's try a different number for the length. For example, if I have 10 centimeter length, then the width will be 5, because both of them should make number 15, which is half the perimeter. Okay? Now, one more example. We have 13 centimeter for the length. So 13 plus what gives 15? So 13 plus 2. Then the width will be 2 centimeters. You can keep finding more possible sets for the value of L and W using the same way, but always keep in mind that L plus W should be equal 15 and L is longer or greater than W. Is this clear? And now it's our questions time. Are you ready? Let's start. Find the values of B in the following formula given the value of A. So the first one says 7A equals B if A equals 6. What's the meaning of 7A? 7A means 7 times A. So 7 times A equals B. And the value of A is given, which is equal 6. Then 7 times 6, which is 7A equals B. Now, can we find the value of B? So, of course, B equals 7 times 6 equals 42. The second example, B equals 56 divided by A. If A equals 7, so 56 divided by A equals 7, and it's given in the question. So the B equals 56 divided by 7. So 56 divided by 7 equals, yes, B equals 8. Is this clear how to substitute by a given value? Now let's go to the next one. The following scalene triangle has a perimeter of 17. So this scalene triangle, its perimeter is 17. And all the sides of it are different because it is a scalene triangle. So X, Y, and Z represent the length of the sides of the triangle shown in the diagram in centimeters. So now the sides are X, Y, and Z. 3 different variables, 3 different numbers. So let's assume that this is x and this is y and this is z. Okay? So these are the 3 lengths or the 3 sides of this scalene triangle. Write a formula for the perimeter P of the triangle using x, y, and z. Of course, we said we are going to use P for perimeter. And we said before, perimeter is adding all the sides, which means I'm going to add x and y and z. Then I will use P for perimeter to write the formula as it said in the question. So P equals x plus y plus z. The following isosceles triangle has a perimeter of 19 centimeters. Same triangle exactly. X, Y, and Z represent the length of the sides of the triangle shown in the diagram in centimeters. This time, the value of the perimeter is given. Let's see the question. Find 3 possible sets of values for x, y, and z. We said that the perimeter of this triangle equals x plus y plus z. And we know that the perimeter equals 19. So x plus y plus z should be equal 19. And all of them are different numbers. So I made this table to help me find the possible values I need. So first I will start by the perimeter. The perimeter of this triangle equals 19, so I will fill it 19 in the 3 possible answers. So I need 3 different numbers. When I add them together, I get 19. So let's start by, for example, 6 for the x and 8 for the y and 5 for the z. 6 plus 8 equals 14 plus 5 equals 19. The 3 are different and the sum of the 3 is 90. So let's try another value for the x. We can use the 7 with the 9. So 7 plus 9 is, yes, 16. Then I need 3 for the z to complete it to 19 centimeters. And one more trial. Taking x equals 5 centimeters and y 11 centimeters, so 5 plus 11 equals 16, then the z will be 3 centimeters. Is this clear? You can try many different values for x and y and z. Just keep in mind that the sum of the 3 of them should be always 19. This is the end of our lesson today. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you have any question, please feel free to leave a comment and I will answer you as soon as possible. Please remember that your feedback is highly appreciated. Thank you very much and have a nice day.